You okay, guys? Yeah, we're back, mate. Nothing's changed. I've just moved bushes, that's all. Just moved bushes. I've still not seen anybody either. So... I've not heard any more gunshots, so I think that person may have been shooting zombies. We'll go that way. We'll go that way. We'll go this way. Yeah, so nothing's changed. I'm just gonna push into the town a bit. See if there's somebody here or not. Not seen anybody yet, or any activities of people. That was a long way away, that gunshot. That zombie's hanging around that house, isn't it? Possibly hanging around that house anyway. I'm almost certain this is where the gunshot came from earlier. Over this way. Pre-zombie, he's a long way from the church, isn't he? No, we'll go this way. Thought it was a player then. Thought that zombie was a player. I don't want to attract unwanted attention, you see, guys. That's why I'm going quite quiet. Because I think there is another player around here somewhere. There might not be. Well, let's see if we can find someone. Need to stay away from that blinking running zombie anyway. It looked like he was around this house before. Maybe not. Although that's unusual being there, isn't it? Ooh, there's definitely been somebody in here. I'll take that compass and I'll get rid of my other one in a minute. Looks like they've been through here at some point. Look at that luncheon meat. Leave that luncheon meat while we're at it. I mean, they might have cleared off already, you know, they might have just whizzed through and gone, you know, who knows. But I definitely heard a gunshot coming from this way earlier, and I think it was somebody shooting a zombie. Can't be bothered dealing with that. Can't be bothered dealing with that. I need to cut them sights down as well, don't I? That's when I get the opportunity. Get them trimmed back. How's everybody doing, by the way? And I do apologise for the stream crashing before. I don't know what happened with that. Unfortunately, with the PS4 as well, I can't restart the old stream. I've got to start a new one again, sadly. So I do apologise for the inconvenience to anybody with that. Believe you me, it frustrates me more than it frustrates you. What's that? Oh, a hockey mask. Well, that's been put there. That's that zombie there with the bag I saw in the corner of my eye. Oh well, didn't find anybody. Didn't find anyone, sadly. I know I may not have looked around the town as aggressively as some people like to, but I just can't be bothered dealing with zombies, you know. At this moment in time, I really can't. Plus I thought I was a player then, but no, that's a zombie. That was a zombie. I don't know what's happened in the last week or two. I've got a lot better at spotting things now. I think my eyes have got used to the colours. When I first started playing it, I found it really hard to distinguish, you know, between like players and the environment. Which obviously means the camouflage outfits are doing the job. But I think I've started getting used to the sort of dull colours, you know. Server wipe coming. Yes, Mr. Frisch, it certainly is. It certainly is, sir. Look what I found in the woods. Somebody put a tent up for me and they'd even put camouflage on the tent, you know, so other players couldn't see it. How kind's that? I can't believe somebody would leave all that kit for me in the woods. There's ammunition in there and food and sellotape, everything, mate. I can't... So kind. Genuinely so kind. Thank you to that player, by the way. Whoever left me all that wonderful loot in the woods. Thank you. I can't wait. Hopefully I can get back into DayZ. I just don't get that feeling like I used to, sadly. No, man, that's it. That's it. Things wax and wane, mate. Things wax and wane. You know, you'll get it back. You know, you'll kick the backside out of Rust like you're doing at the moment. And once you've hammered that for a while, you'll get a little bit overexerted with that, and you'll be like, oh, you know what, I fancy going back to DayZ again. Oh, not the knife, I don't want the knife. Right, so this is north. This is north. I'm actually hoping to snipe some people today. I don't know what the chances are, if I'm honest with you. Ah, bird's nest up there. It's a shame you can't plunder the bird's nest in it for eggs. Quick snack while you're on the run. Let's keep going this way. Let's keep going this way. And hopefully soon we'll pick up a trail again. Can't believe how much loot I've found in the last couple of days. Like good tiered loot, I mean, though, not just random loot. Oh, I don't think chat's updating. There we go. Me and my pal went loud at Millie's. Got a lot of guns to use. Gonna miss my beautiful old lady 20 times. Yeah, man, but that's part of the game, innit? That's part of the game. Build a base and run around and find things. Beautiful base, lovely. That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear. There'll be some good stashes out there. Yeah, man, there are. There are good stashes out and about, mate, if you're willing to look for them. I gotta find me something to raid before wipe. Do it, man. Get in there before it's gone. Get in there before it's gone. Where you based, Mr. C? Just for curiosity's reasons, that's all, you know, nothing else. Just curiosity's sake, isn't it? Lol, nothing in it. All my ults have the loot. Wise move. Create ult accounts and loot yourself. Put everybody inside your base, log out, and then when you need loot, log back in. Smart man, that's it, that's it. I got a lot of boom too. A couple of bases I found. Oh, nice. Nice. I've got to say then, well, when I found that tent in the woods, I didn't empty it. I just took what I wanted and then left the rest. I'm not greedy. It'll be frustrating for the person when they come back, but you know, all of the stuff isn't gone. It was like when I was on level 1 here, I kept raiding that tent, didn't I? And then I found the owner in the house and killed him. Well, I think it was the owner anyway. I think it was the tent owner. But again, I didn't loot his body. I just left his body there, you know, ran off. Ran off like a naughty schoolboy who'd just done something bad. I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy. It'd help if I had the magazine in, wouldn't it, guys? That'd help. I just realised then, I've got one shot. Oh, we're getting the Wheel of Death again. Oh, guys. Oh. Viham. Hello, by the way. Oh, it's come back on again. Got the stream back. Not a greedy loot goblin. I'm not a loot goblin. Well, I am actually a loot goblin. I am a loot goblin. There's no point lying, is there? I'll just have a look at that message in a minute, mate. I'm just quickly having a run around here, getting myself positioned if I can. So what's that? Hi, stuff and stuff. How are you, mate? Oh, really good, thank you. Really good. Trying to get a bit of PvP, buddy. Trying to get a bit of PvP. There's a zombie over there. I'm just wondering if there's anywhere I can get around here which looks into this a bit better. I'm just trying to get a bit more of a commanding look into here. Yes sir, let's go PvP, that's it mate, that's it. I'm trying to find a bit of a better spot though for looking in here. I don't think there is a good spot around here, is there? This might be the best I can get. Ah, this might be it. This might be it. I think this is it here. You're a bit of a hoarder, are you, mate? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, buddy. Every time when you're in a tree, doesn't like it. Doesn't like it when you're in a tree. Right, so it's all pretty close. I know it's pretty obvious, guys, but I like to check. I was in the last stream, but I think I was lurking like a narrator. Yeah, man, that's amazing. Did you enjoy it, Viham? Did you enjoy it? Was on soap opera confessions for being a DayZ hoarder. Did you have to go on Dr. Phil? Now, Mr. Freesh, you must admit that you do have a hoarding problem. That was the worst accent or impression of Dr. Phil I think anybody's ever done. I cannot do that man's accent. I love Dr. Phil, he's brilliant, man. I do enjoy watching him. Dr. Phil. P-H-I-L. Phil. Dr. Phil. He's an American. I don't know if he's a real doctor or not, but he gets people onto his talk show and you usually have some serious problems. But unlike with Jerry Springer, he actually tries to help people. Yes, sir. Thank you. Oh, brilliant. So when his wife... Next week, I believe. Next week, Wobo's just done a video. I did share it above, but I'll put it again in chat for you if you want to have a look at what he said. Oh, where's it gone? 1 second. That should be it. That should be it, Wobo, mate. You know, I can't ever remember having been to this campsite before. I was a bit sleepy. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Hello, zombie. You're in the worst spot to see the water tap. Oh, I don't like shooting people at the water tap, mate. I don't want to. I do like to do some scumbag things every now and again, but I think shooting people when they're filling up the water is the worst. That'd be like shooting somebody taking a dump. You just don't do it, man. Even the Soviets didn't shoot water carriers in World War II. You know, and the Soviets were pretty much everything, everybody and everything was fair game for them, man. Excuse my typing, sir. My keyboard is so small today. I'm struggling today, mate. Needs to change. Say, oh, don't worry about it. Same here. I don't like shooting them at the well. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's. Don't get me wrong. I've had the scope on a few people a couple of times, and I've been like, ha, 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 I could shoot you right now, but I don't do it. I don't do it. It's. Go on, let's. Oh, how did I miss that? There we go. I need to practice me shooting with this anyway. Hopefully that might attract somebody anyway. The zombies will clear off soon enough. Well, I've got me 45 USG out, just in case. I killed 2 guys by fire with an aid once for killing your friend. Oh, brilliant, mate! Always avenge your friends. We avenged Gabriel once, didn't we, Gabriel? And I avenged him with a grenade he gifted me as well, and it was in fact a pox grenade, a poison gas grenade. So in a roundabout sort of way, he avenged himself, which was great. You know, it was nice to do that. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Yeah. You did a good job of finding them guys, though. You did a good job, man. That was a fun run. That was a very fun run. Even though I think that was the only PvP, weren't it, in that entire run? But you know what? It was just really fun. Nice. It was nice, mate. It really was. It really was. And that was the very first grenade I used in the game as well. So even better. Even better. It was nice. The fun part of it, though, as stupid as it sounds, was the waiting for the gas to clear so we could go inside and see if the guys had combat logged or not. Yeah, man, we went everywhere, didn't we, in that run? We went everywhere. We did loads of running around then. I believe so. Yeah, I read that. I already read that. Oh, that might be why. It's on set for 200, isn't it? Well, I was aiming for some reason. I thought it was set on 100. That explains something, a little bit of why I missed his headshot. You know what? I'll get rid of them binoculars. They're taking up space for no reason. Might as well fix my gloves while I'm waiting. Oh, I'll tell you what, guys. I think I've drunk too much tea today. I need to go for a toilet again. I'm back in a moment. Once again, I do apologise. Yeah, but that, wow. 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 I've just come back to that. Just come back to the fireworks, man. Whoa, that was crazy. This is where the zombies attack him, yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. Lol. From here it sounds like exploding. Well, I thought it was gunfire when I first put my headphones on. There was like, so it was like bang, bang, bang. Right, so we've got somebody nearby anyway then. Somebody very nearby. It's a trap. Which direction? It was sort of that direction. Closest location fireworks support is Cherno, miles away. Or Starry Sober. Look out, yeah. Yeah, man. Absolutely. There's definitely somebody. They're probably reacting to my gunfire earlier. They probably know that somebody's here for this. For what I'm doing. Or potentially around here. So they may very well be trying to draw me up there to them. That's what I'm guessing anyway. Let's see if somebody turns up though. See if somebody's brave enough to go into here. Just don't starve to death waiting. Yeah, like I did last time. Zombie. Nice gun today, sir. I'm a bit late, yeah. Oh, don't worry about it, man. But yeah, man, it's not a bad gun, the Blaze. The only problem with it's the 2 shots really, and then reload. But it's not a bad gun at all. Powerful, very powerful, accurate as well, especially with the hunting scope on it. You can fire both barrels at the same time as well, which is quite useful at times, especially if there's a geared player about. But I believe the 2 bullets do separate from each other as they get further away. So I think over 300 meters you've got a chance of only hitting with 1. I prefer to use the Blaze in CQC over the double barrel. Yeah, Blaze is a good gun, man. It is a good gun for that. I don't know though. I think I prefer the double barrel myself because the spread of the pellets is better for me. Because I'm a rubbish shot mate in CQC. I'm an absolutely awful shot. What gun is it? It's a Blaze, mate. Blaze. It's a double-barreled rifle. Both barrels a single shot. And it's got a hunting scope on it as well. And it takes 308 Winchester rounds, which is the same as the Tundra. So it is a good gun. Jacob, right, after my interview, one of the staffing agencies called me back. They said it's basically infinite work lined up, one location, groundskeeping, with paid training courses for maintenance. Excellent! I'm also terrible on hip firing. Yeah, man. If they don't like me at the first contact, I get handed a different one. Oh, brilliant, mate. You're better in hip fire. Oh, so have you got the job then, Jacob? It sounds like you have. Sounds like you've had a job offer there, buddy. With the Blaze, it's consistency over mid-range. Over 15 metres, you're hoping for good spread. Yeah, man. 3 business days after I fill out the 100 different forms. Excellent, mate. Excellent news. Congratulations. Sounds really overpowered. It is overpowered, mate. It is overpowered. It's a very OP gun, mate, the Blaze. They get paid to find me contracts by the contractors, so I don't have to pay anything. Oh, excellent, excellent. That's good news, mate. Good news. Congratulations. Right. I think what we'll do, guys, we'll go to a different server because it's getting dark here, innit? So, Blaze's Peak, mate. It is. I prefer the Tundra, but it is Peak. It is a good gun. We'll go get in a server that's daylight. Thanks. Once I get spare capital, I'll be making a creative focus website for all the DayZ channels. Oh, amazing, mate. That's unbelievable. That could be a good niche in the market, that. Do some other stuff on it as well. Let's go here. Do it, mate. Absolutely. You're young enough to build something up for yourself. If you still live with your mum and dad's as well, that's even better because you'll have very few outgoings. So you'll be able to put a lot of money into doing something like that and time. So people can grow better, find sponsors and get the fan base with merch. I have this idea for the one-stop shop for the entire niche. Do it, mate. Oh, you have an apartment, do you? Well, that's fair enough as well. That's fair enough as well, man. An absolute dump. Listen, mate, we all got to start somewhere, buddy. We've all got to start somewhere, man. Look at the life of the guy who founded KFC, mate, and what his life was like before he made it. And he didn't become a millionaire, well, a billionaire, until he was about 80. And he didn't start KFC until he got his second retirement paycheck as well, his pension pay. Hey, Phil, how you doing, sir? I'm very good, thank you, mate. How have you been doing? You had white pants. Seriously, shit, mate. It's the only ones I've been able to find up to now that are thermal. You need the story about the Turkish Olympic pistol shooter. The dude's like 50, shows up with no gear, gets silver. Dude's like, I know, mate, absolutely. That guy's a legend, isn't he? Absolute legend. Good, mate. I'm glad to hear it, Phil. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, it's wet. It's raining. I'm hoping it's not turning night here. I'm hoping this is morning. But that's looking a little bit dusky to me. I don't run a Discord yet, mate. I probably will do at some point, but not quite yet. Not quite yet. I think I will do a Discord in the near future, though. And that could be quite fun. How do you like your memes? Extra spicy? Alright, well, I've been just mentioning my idea about the website to a handful of smaller creators. People seem to really fun. Yeah, man, do it. Absolutely do it. You know, and the thing is, mate, and like I said before about the job interview, even if the website itself isn't a massive hit, don't worry about it and learn from it and take it to another idea and another idea. You know, the amount of successful entrepreneurs that failed multiple times is unbelievable. Like the overwhelming majority, mate. You're talking like 95% upwards of all entrepreneurs who are successful have failed in the first time attempt at something. You know, it's crazy, mate. It's crazy. So don't feel disheartened if it doesn't go the way you plan either. You know, It's all learning and it's all opportunity, mate. But I do think it is a good idea, that, and I do think it could work. Obviously, making it work is the magic. I've no idea how you'd go about that, mate. I've not got a clue at all about websites, but if there's anything even vaguely similar to what you're thinking of, I would suggest going on those websites and analysing what exactly it is that they're doing and why you think it might be successful on those websites, and tailoring it to what you want. And it might not even be gaming websites, it could be car websites or toy soldier websites or fishing websites or anything, you know, anything like that. Look at all different sort of hobbies, mate, and see what works and what doesn't. Beyond that, I can't really give you any more advice what I think could be helpful. Unfortunately, it's well beyond my experience or knowledge base to say any more than that, really, other than general tips like that. But there'll be plenty of people, I'm sure, who'll be more than willing to give advice as well, you know. Right, dude, I've already had a YouTuber tell me I'm an effing moron for even trying. Oh, don't listen to them, mate. People told me I was a moron for joining the army and it was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. And then those exact same people told me I was a moron for leaving the army when I went on to become a train driver and get into railway engineering. So they were again all wrong when I left the army. Don't listen to naysayers, mate. What do they know? And I'm not being funny, like, as a YouTuber telling you you're a moron, what do they know about creating a website? You know, nothing. They know absolutely nothing about it, mate. It'd be like a rally car driver or a Formula 1 race car driver trying to tell a fighter pilot that their idea is moronic when they know nothing about being a fighter pilot. You know, it's don't listen to people like that, mate. But the thing is, I'm thinking is a way for the DayZ community to be able to collaborate and share views, forum, easily make merch, have designers and whatnot. Just a toolkit for everyone to grow. They're telling me I'd ruin YouTube. Why would it ruin YouTube? I just purely disagree. Yeah, mate, that's the best thing to do. I'm not being funny, but I'm almost certain that you could be on YouTube and be on your website at the same time. I can't. Those two are not mutually exclusive of each other. I don't get what the criticism is there. I don't understand. Don't listen to the naysayers, mate. And don't listen to the naysayers. Army, sir, where my father's been. Oh, good, good. Was that in the South African army, I take it? He kept contradicting himself, Lamau. Yeah, people will, mate, sometimes. I mean, people always do. All people can contradict themselves all the time, mate. Everybody does. I do it as well. You know, that's human nature, contradicting yourself. Not normally, not normally. But I've spawned near the coast, so I've come to find a loot route that may grant me some PvP. That's what I've come here for. To try and find one of the well-trodden paths that players take from the coast. And that will obviously mean going down the coast for now. Go hit up Prison Isle. Get a press vest. I don't need a press vest, mate. I've got a black vest on. But that would have been good advice, by the way, if I didn't have that on. So thank you very much. I do massively appreciate it. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'd rather people, like you just did then, I'd rather people give me tips and advice, just in case, rather than not tell me, and then I miss out on a golden opportunity of something. So advice like that is always welcome. Yeah, I found it, mate. I found it in a spawn zone, like I've done now. I spawned in somewhere, I can't remember where. But like how, you know, like I've just spawned into a field then, and there was a hunting tower about 50 meters, maybe 100 meters from where I spawned in, and the plate was on top. You know where you'd normally find loot, and not only was that plate up there, but all them grenades, the pouch, and all these magazines here were in it as well. All of them magazines there. Yes, sir. Angola and Bloemfontein and so on. Did he fight in the Rhodesian Bush War as well? Or was he not involved in that? Here's a good thing. Always swing by Balota Airfield, enter through the highway, found a DMR in a military convoy at the front. Yeah, man, I found some good stuff at Balota. That and a ghillie. I was geeking. Yeah, man. Very first time I went to Balota, there was a military convoy there, and I found that really big military backpack there. You know the one? I think it's got like 90 or some storage spots. It's called the field backpack or something like that. And what? Yeah, man. I mean, especially for a loot goblin like me, that was my reaction. Like, oh my god, this is amazing, best thing ever. Yeah, the back potato. That's the one, mate. That's the one. Yeah, yeah. I mean, my stamina bar then though, it was off. I was only dreaming of this level of stamina at that point. I had 0 stamina. 0. And all these houses here are a bit of a loot route sometimes. Back below it, yeah, man, it is. It's insane. Do you ever put your ammo stack on the hotbar? No, I don't know. No. You don't need to, mate. You don't need to. I'll show you something now. So let's just take that out. I'll take that out. So what we'll do is we'll just unload this now a little bit. So I'm using R2 there to unload that. All I'm doing now is press triangle, and it automatically loads it for you with whatever ammunition's in your equipment, mate. So you don't need to hotbar it. Oh yeah, yeah, he's good for single loader. You're right. You're absolutely right with that. But even with the single loader, mate, you don't need to do it. You just press the reload button and it'll do it for you anyway. So I'm not that bothered. Not that bothered. I can see why people would do it though. Don't get me wrong. Just not for me. No, I do it so I know how many bullets are left. It's not to reload. Oh, just so you can have a look. Right, I'm with you. I'm with you. Just see how many bullets you've got left. I understand. I understand you now. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. This is another reason why I came over here. Oh, I've got that Zagorski bar as well. I'll eat that in a minute. Yeah, if I'm fighting, I want to know when to run. Yeah, I get that. You know, it's probably a good idea actually when it's early game and you're not carrying much loot. Oh, I heard that pop then. If I got 2 left, I know I got to chill on the shooting. Yeah, big time, man, big time. I don't know which way that gunshot was coming from. Yeah, good for any single or double. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Fine. Sir, in what time in the army were you deployed? Where and when? Need to know, please. I was in from 2007 to 2013, and I was deployed to Iraq and Afghanistan. Do you keep med bags and teddies on you? Sometimes. I do the med bags. I should probably do the teddies as well, but I don't. And I don't know why. Because they're good, obviously, to keep things from getting damaged that you don't normally use that often. You like keeping spare bullets and stuff in, or boxes of ammo and all that other stuff. I should probably start using them, really, for that. Right, yeah, man, big time, big time. I should do. I don't know why I don't really, because I know why they're there and what they do. I just tend not to. But like the cooking pan I've got, that's full of loot, and I've got a yellow container as well, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah. So there's loot in there, and I've got loot in that container as well. So in fact, I should probably have a look at that loot and see if any of it's surplus to requirements now. And get rid of them shotgun shells now. I'll get rid of that compass as well. The tracer rounds. No standards. I need to get some more of them, don't I? Some more 308s. I'll just double check that box again. I don't think I've got any in there, but let's double check it. No. That's fine. That's fine. Amazing, sir. I was born in 2003, so I'm just thinking what you've been through in a roundabout basis. Oh, don't worry about it. Dude, I was watching a YouTube vid on the crazy snipe spots on Chernarus. This dude had a tent sniper like 700 meters away, and all you saw was the door of the tent through a small opening in the trees. They die before the sound snaps. Oh, amazing. That sounds really cool. That's a lot of waiting around though, isn't it? That's a lot of waiting around. I have thought about doing camp sniping like that for ages, but it'd be boring for the streams, you know what I mean? It'd be very, very boring for the streams. It's something that I'd do myself in my own, if nobody was watching. I'd quite happily just lie there all day. Wouldn't bother me in the slightest, but I know for most people they'd get a little bit lacklustered with it, I think. It was a mid-map build, so it was a part of the bigger loot routes. Oh, I'm with you, I'm with you. Even then though, with the loot routes, a lot of loot routes only work when people spawn in certain locations. So you could be waiting an hour or two before a location starts spawning people again, if you get what I mean. But I do get what you mean. Steak knife. Working boots. Yeah, it does change every 5 minutes, you're right, but it cycles through the map, doesn't it? And there's loads and loads of spawn points. Oh. I don't know, I got stuck on that then. 15 spawn sections, yeah man, there's a lot in there. There's a lot. If it's 15, I think you're going to be looking at about an hour and a half there to cycle through all of them. I do only do console, mate. I only do PlayStation, simply for financial reasons, mate, more than anything else. Because it's unfortunately all I can afford to do. As much as I'd like to do PC and even Xbox as well. I can't afford it, unfortunately. But I will look at, I think, getting an Xbox at some point in the future, and then a PC eventually as well. Just so people can, from different platforms, can have a run with me if they want. I know the game's exactly the same. PlayStation all day. Yeah, man. Dude, if you get a mouse and a SE laptop, look into GeoForce now. They do $10 membership. where you can cloud game. What's cloud game, mate? I don't know what that is. Boo, unsubscribe. PlayStation Massive. Is that what it is, buddy? It's a hat. Oh, it's crisps. I thought it was a weird hat at first, a weird coloured, a new hat or something. With funky colours. Joke, joke. Yeah, I know, mate, I know. Funny joke. Uh-oh. I'm kind of taking my life into my own hands here, aren't I? Coming to a fresh spawn area. This could go really bad really quickly. I have a free the stream your game from a beefy PC using your key and mouse inputs to play. All you need is decent. Oh, okay, okay. They have a free version too, but it's only hour-long sessions. I'll be playing DayZ on a Chromebook. Oh, okay. Wow. Does it play around Chromebook, does it then? You know, I took that water bottle from that guy's tent before, and I didn't need to because I've carried that big pan with me for water. But, there you go. I was just saying, I took, I'll show you. That tent I found in the woods, I found this canteen in it as well. So I took that canteen, but I didn't need to, because I've got this pan there for water. So I didn't need to take the water bottle, but I took it anyway. For no other reason than meanness, really. But he did have 2 water bottles in there, so I've not left him without. I've even played Skyrim in mine. Skyrim's a good game, man. Skyrim's a good game. I like it. GeoForce NVIDIA graphics card is great with the Acer laptops. Is it? I know nothing about PCs, mate. Absolutely nothing. All I know about PCs is that it's called Windows because every time I use one, I want to throw it out of a window. That's what I know about PCs, mate. They don't like me and I don't like them. We understand each other. Just seen your emoji message, mate. Another one. Another one's just spawned in. What is this? What do they think's going on here? Can't be having all these zombies spawning in on me. How's that fair? Don't they know I'm trying to hunt people and loot? I mean, I'm not hunting people. I mean, I'm trying to meet new people. I'm trying to make friends and influence people. I want to give them a high five. In the back. From about 500 metres away. With a 308. There's nobody over at the water pump anyway. I can hear zombies being agitated. Can I join you? I've never played. This is my first time. I keep getting destroyed by zombies. You can if you want, Poopy. If you want to stream snipe me, mate, just let me know. If that's your plan. I'm not bothered if you want me kit. You can have it, buddy. By the way, I have no gear for you, mate. Just let me know if that's what you want to do. No, that's fair enough, mate. I'm behind you. Coming for your black plate. You can have the black plate if you want, mate. You can have it. You can have all of me kit. I'm not bothered. I don't care, man. If somebody wants it that bad, they can have it. I don't bother with all that. If people want to stream snipe, I'd rather they just tell me. They can have the kit. I know, but I'm scared and don't know what to do. Hey, that's fine, mate. That's fine. Are you on PlayStation, are you? Stream snipe, mate. It's where people find people like myself who are streaming and kill them during the stream. And sometimes they'll pretend to be new at the game and stuff. I'm not saying you're not new at the game, but I'm just saying it's what some people do. I'm back door-to-door petitioners. Stopped about wages. Well, at least I'm getting plenty of food here. In healthcare. It's private healthcare where in America though, isn't it? So surely that's just down to the business, the employees to decide. I'm not saying that they shouldn't get a pay rise, by the way. No stream sniping. People are going to do it, mate. If people are going to come on and stream, people are going to come on and stream snipe, mate. That's what they do. Yeah. He said it was something to do with employers using some loophole to screw nurses out of work and wages. Probably, mate. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if that was happening. Probably making them to commit to so many hours or something like that. So the hospital saves money. Hermit. Yeah, man, I don't know where Hermit is actually today. I don't know where Hermit is today. Yeah, there's always skullduggery going on like that in many businesses, mate, unfortunately. They tried putting me on that, and I couldn't feel a thing. What on one of those types of contracts? Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. I just did what I was told blindly. Oh, mate. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes you only learn from experience with things like that. You know, I'm not saying it's right, but it's just the way it is sometimes, unfortunately. GG with Hermit, keeping the stream good, yeah. Hermit's great, mate. No, read the para above. Screw nurses out. Oh, he said it was something to do with employers using loopholes. That bit. Or the bit about to screw nurses out of work and wages. Oh, psych ward. Right, right. Blinking heck, I hope you're okay now. North, south, east, west. From Viham. Well, I hope you're okay now, mate. I hope you've recovered well. There's nothing wrong with going on a psych ward. Everybody needs help from time to time for different reasons. It's just another type of illness, mate. That's all that is. Nothing to be ashamed of. I think I'm following you. I think I'm struggling to follow what you're meaning, mate. I think I'm being a bit thick at the moment. You might have to explain it to me a bit more. If I'm not getting your comment, if I'm not getting the full translation right. Oh. Shotgun shells. Well, there's been a dynamic event here, guys. Pioneer. No good for me right now, that. That's it, mate. Freshie killer. I want his food, that's why. He's got an ATOG! Oh, it's ruined. It's ruined. Oh, the food's ruined! I've ruined all the food, guys! That's what you get. It is, mate, it is. The freshest thug. Well, we all got to do it, haven't we? We all got a freshie kill from time to time, haven't we? Listen, guys, if I didn't kill him, guess what he'd be doing? Just go cut him up and eat the fresh meat. Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong if I do that? Oh look, somebody else has been doing it. Oh, that one's ruined as well. See, I avenged that guy, that's what that was. I actually avenged him. Somebody's been eating human steaks. What was this over here that I just saw in the grass? I just saw something in the grass over here. Sea chest. Empty. Fresh is not human, they're cattle. Exactly. Exactly. They're just meat to be harvested. I make smiley faces out of people, meat on the ground sometimes. I like it. Creative. In fact, I'm going to get my USG out just in case. Just in case. In fact, I'll be better with the Lamass now because that's almost out of ammo. I need to get some more 45 ammo. I like the creativity of that, it's good. Leave it there for other people to find. A nice idea. Yeah, I'll leave it on burst. I'll leave it on burst. Ooh. What I'll do is I'll take that upstairs and I'll get out my rubbish one because I've got a half empty one in it already. and I can swap it around. There we go. You ever trap a ravenous freshie in a room with a tied up freshie and make them loose on each other one on one? No, I've not. I've not. I've never tied a freshie up yet, to be honest with you. I've not tied anybody up yet. I'm yet to uncon somebody. You would have thought that guy would have heard the gunshots, wouldn't you? Of me shooting him, trying to shoot, well, not shooting him, but trying to shoot him with the blaze. I've had a fresh Thunderdome out of one of those blue door buildings. It was beautiful. Sounds it. That sounds absolutely amazing, mate. Shots. There was shots, mate, but I don't know exactly where it came from. So, I don't specifically want to be killing freshies, though. I know I killed one before, but I did that more preemptively than wanting to kill freshies. I'm ready for the Frostline update. Same here, mate. Same here. It's going to be good. Yeah, heavy metal poisoning is going to be fun. That's going to be really fun. And foxes and rabbits as well. Foxes and rabbits, man. Oh, so he's been pulling the car to pieces. Oh, somebody's had a fire in here. They've been cooking chicken. That might be who that shot was, or it could have been that guy I killed before, actually, couldn't it? Gonna blast death metal on the mic when I'm sick of it. That'll be funny. That'll be funny. Oh, there's been a farm there. A zombie in it. Make sure. Yeah. So we have a loot route up this way. And I believe we have players in the area. There's no police station in this town, is there? Seen somebody. Do we kill him or not, guys? Let's go! Once you leave the coast, you're open game to me. That's it, mate, that's it. I don't know where they've gone now, though. Probably over to this house. Yesterday I found a group of 3 freshies, all with about an hour of game time, all new. That was cool. Yeah, man, that's it, that's it. Did you keep him alive, did you? That's amazing. You can usually tell when somebody's brand new to the game, can't you? By the way they just bimble around with no idea whatsoever. For about an hour, then some Giga Chad started whipping flashes and one tapped us. And one tappers at us. They get you all, did he? Oh, I swear I got a team kill yesterday. I'm almost certain it is. Yeah, somehow I lived past everyone and dude was screaming at the mic looking for freshies to kill. Just being horrible. Come here, freshies, I want to kill you. That's funny, man. That's funny. It's quite a common loot route, this as well. Oh, it's a zombie. It's a zombie. That sounds like it was funny, mate. It's a zombie as well, I think. Yeah, zombie. I was hoping to catch him with my pistol, but he got me because I moved one step. Heard your footsteps move and said I'm boned. That's funny, mate. Very funny. Yeah, this was where I got the team kill yesterday. He was such a bad shot. I think he was mad. He couldn't hit me. Oh, so he's like me, but angry. Because I'm a bad shot. I'm a terrible shot. Missed me like 5 times. Sounds like me. You sure it wasn't me? I think that player might have been running back to their own loot, actually. To the body. They've gone, haven't they? They've not hung about at all. Wanna know something crazy? Go on. Go on. That's vivid. Yeah, man. Ain't it just? I graduated 4 years before the Trump assassin. Wow! You went to the same high school as the Trump assassin? Wow. Well, failed assassin. Retardy Oswald. He even went into the same rifle class. Wow, we. So you can't shoot either then, can you not? I tell you what, if Trump hadn't moved his head, his head would have got blown off, wouldn't it? You know. I woke up to that news. I'd let I'd left my touchpad on overnight, and it was auto playing things. And when I woke up, the news was on talking about Donald Trump and the failed assassination attempt. That'll be your generation's 9/11, where people will say, "Where were you when Donald Trump nearly got assassinated?" And everybody you ask will know the answer to it. People my age and older, we all know exactly where we were when 9/11 happened. Everybody in the world knows where they were when 9/11 happened. People of a certain age, I should say, anyway. Wowee! Wowee! That would have been crazy if they'd gone, man. Yeah, crawling on the floor. Yeah, you won't remember that, mate. Yeah, that's what I mean. You've got to be a certain age to remember it. I mean, I think, 18 when that happened. You know, so, well, maybe people 30 years old would probably be the youngest, where you're sort of going to remember properly and have understood how serious it was. You know, it's any younger than that, really, you're going to struggle to remember it, I think. I mean, you've probably got people younger than that probably do have a vague memory. I mean, I can vaguely remember the Berlin Wall coming down, but nothing like I can remember exactly where I was or anything like that. Whereas my mum and my dad, they can remember the Berlin Wall coming down, and they can remember where they were as well. You know, so it's messed up how they keep blaming the local cops for failing. Meanwhile, they didn't communicate with the local cops. I believe so. I believe it was pure. And you know what? Even if the local cops did mess up, it's still the Secret Service's fault because they put the local cops in charge of that part, which isn't the usual work for them to do. You know, they're not trained to do that type of work. That's such high level work. And I know it sounds stupid saying it's just standing on a roof, but man, I can't explain it in words, but it's not as simple as just telling somebody just stand there, because people get bored and walk off, unfortunately, especially cops, because their job is naturally to walk around. You know, their job is to patrol. They don't want to be stood in one spot for ages. It's not what they do. It goes against everything that they're trained to do. Oh, interview. I was canvassing sales, Labau. Ended up getting a call that Monday. Brilliant. Brilliant. I don't think anybody's coming, are they? Oop. Property maintenance is cool, and you get a lot of varied experiences on your resume. Yeah, man. Just do the best you can, mate. That's all you can do. Do the best you can. You must be a real smooth talker, Jacob. Stay away from my lady. I don't have one. Love it. Love it. Good bounce, lads. Good bounce. I like it. I'll share the ones around mine. Mate, you can share all the women around at mine as well. There's the square root of 0 of them here though, so you may be disappointed when you arrive, I'm afraid to say. Square root of 0. Yeah, man. When we all know what the square root of 0 is, it is 0. Kitchen timer? I don't want you. I thought he was a tomato. Oh, somebody loot goblin here. Let's take 2 rounds. Oh. I know a few boxes to square by 0, but for real chat, I miss girls. They're nice and soft. They are, man. Girls are nice. They're like a hot water bottle that talks to you. Just go to the bar and talk about something stupid, works every time. Just learn to lick your eyebrows, mate. That's all you need to do to impress women. Another... What? I tell you what, if you could lick your eyebrows, you'd be fighting the women off with a stick, mate. Lick your own eyebrows. Learn to lick your own eyebrows, mate. You've got to start by licking your elbow first, though. That's how you train for it. I kid you not, there are videos of me on Christmas at the bar covered in tinfoil doing the limbo. What does that even mean? What, licking your own eyebrows? Trying to lick your own eyebrows with your tongue. It's something that will immediately impress any woman that you meet if you can do that. I'm trying that as an opener. Excuse me, I'm tempted to lick them brows up. Not their eyebrows, your own. If a woman ever asks you, what can you do that'll impress me, say I can lick my own eyebrows. And then give them a wink. If I walk up to a girl and try to lick my eyebrows, she'll think I've lost the wheelchair caretaker. What are you doing? I'm trying to lick my own eyebrows. Yeah, man, that's it, innit? And then she'll lean over to her friends. Oh, I think he's special, and I think they've let him out for the weekend. Isn't that nice? Oh, it's nice that they let him out, isn't it? Hello, darkness, my old friend. I like to eavesdrop ladies in conversation, interrupt something outrageous pertaining to what the conversation is. We all do. We all do. I'm trying to think what's up here as to why they'll be shooting. An example, talking about ham sandwiches is some nonsense. Decided to ask if the emo chick preferred being chipped or sliced. I'm sure that went down like a fart in a lift. Or as you guys say, an escalator, an elevator, sorry. She's into the meat play. Well, that's alright then. That's alright then. Careful, Jacob. She might have extra razor on her. I then regretted. Wow, was she a bit too freaky, was she? Was you out of your depth? Oh, there we go. Hello, moo cow. No, I've not sniped at anyone yet. But I've just heard gunshots over this way, so that's why I'm coming this way. In fact, I have sniped at a few people. I kept missing, didn't I? I kept missing. Oh, I remember what I did. This bar had name tags they would hand out. Got S-faced and gave the whole bar stupid nicknames. Wanted this emo chick and thought, aye, I'll let her decide between two. Go on, what were the names? Either chipped ham, as in the name tag, or raw meat, and she was looking ready. She wanted raw meat. Did she give you a wink when she said it? Raw meat. Did she ask for your raw meat? Is that what it was? She wanted raw meat, yeah, that's it, that's it. No, I don't want the cooking pot. Trying to be a father, are we? Ooh. Ooh. Saw a drunk lady walking the streets with a whole tree on her shoulder. Amazing. We got a bar right in Pittsburgh with about 100 to 200 bars in it. Oh wow. There's a guy called Fungi that goes around freestyle rapping with a speaker and a mic with a mushroom hat. That's amazing. I take it he's a real fun guy as well, isn't he? Raps about taking psychedelics and smoking weed. Technically, yeah, it is like beer, yeah. Same genus of plants that hops are made from, that hops come from. A green plant that I smoked. Yeah. Where's our shooting friend gone? Where's our shooting friend gone? Yeah, I have, yeah, mate. Yeah, I used to do a lot of naughty things when I was younger. One of the reasons why I joined the army was to break the habit of doing things like that. No, bro, sometimes weed is more than enough for me. That's the... What's the most you've ingested at once? Oh, I can't remember, mate. It was a long time ago now. It was a lot anyway. I know that much. I tried climbing through the wall. There's no hole in the wall. I still tried climbing through it. As I say, mate, I'm not a perfect man. Not by a long shot. Ah, that might be where the gunfire's coming from over there. Lamau. My biggest dose was an entire half-ounce of mushrooms to the face of the party. Well, you used to be able to buy them in the shops here legally, as long as they weren't what's classed as prepared, which means dried out. So you used to be able to go to the hydroponics shop in town and buy boxes of them. Are those ones pristine? No. The stoned ape theory, Terence McKenna, I think he's onto something with that, you know. I do think there's something in that. I don't know how much of it is relevant, but there's definitely... That idea's definitely got legs, to a certain degree at the least. Yeah, absolutely don't do them, man. It's not... Don't do them. I don't say it proudly about having done them. I wouldn't recommend drinking or smoking either, even though I did those excessively when I was younger as well. It's just not worth it in the long run. Just wasting your money. If anything, you know, if you don't want to think about your health, you don't want to think about how other people view you. You know, it's not good for your reputation either. You know, it could get you sacked from your job, but if all of that doesn't matter to you, just think of the money that you'll save, at the very least. Drugs are fun, but sobriety is how you'll actually find happiness. Exactly. That is very true. Drugs will also make you depressed as well. And it's not that the drug itself, like mushrooms, aren't addictive, but you can become almost addicted to the sensation that they give you. And you can start to yearn for those highs, and you become incapable of getting yourself into a decent place in your own mind because of it. They can become a bit of a crutch. And then there's a very famous singer in the UK called Robbie Williams. I don't know if you know him in America. He used to be part of a boy group called Take That, and then he went solo. His brain can't produce any more serotonin now, or dopamine, because he's taken that many drugs. He's destroyed the ability of his brain to produce those and endorphins as well. All the happy drugs all the happy chemicals in his brain. He can't produce them anymore, so he's effectively depressed now for the rest of his life because of substance abuse. Same with marijuana, for the right reasons. Yeah. I don't get preachy with it or anything like that. You know, if people want to do them, by all means do them, and I'd rather people did them safely. You know, I'd be a hypocrite if I tried to force people not to do them, or vote, you know, like try to implement laws about them. But my advice is don't bother doing them. If you've never done them, you don't know what you're missing. So don't start, because when you know what you're missing, that can make you want to take them more, at least at first anyway. And if, like I say, if you've never taken them, you don't know what you're missing, and if you are taking them, stop, you know, because all you're doing is wasting your money and wasting your time while you're on them, when you could be doing other more constructive things with your time instead. Yeah, those aren't the things you learn when you first learn about drugs. It's true, man. It's true. You know, people like addictive drugs as well. People don't get addicted to them because they're rubbish. You know, they don't. Like when you look at, like, say, a heroin addict and the teeth are falling out, and they've got huge craters in their arms and their legs from where they've been injected. That's not how it starts on day one, week one of becoming a heroin addict. You know, they become a heroin addict after about 20 or 30 goals of it. It's not an immediate thing. And why do they keep taking it? Because believe it or not, it actually feels really well. I don't know from I've never taken heroin, but I will state it as fact. It feels good, because why else would they keep taking it? You know, they don't take them because they feel rubbish. Well, that's the trouble. They feel too good, and they can't stop taking it because they get addicted to the feeling that it gives them, and then they become physically addicted to it. And then it's too late. Then it takes a long time. If it doesn't kill you, that is. Huffing Porta Johns. I'll say you went to Portaloo and just enjoy the ambience. Drugs are scary as F when you see what it does to communities and families, big time. It's an addictive and nasty thing, Smack. Very, very, mate, very. You're completely right. It's horrible what it does to people. But as I say, people don't get addicted. I mean, when people first start taking it as well, man, it makes them vomit and everything, you know, and it makes you, like, crap your pants and stuff. But, I mean, you think so, oh, would I want to be in that state? But, you know, it must feel good for people to keep taking it before they get addicted to it. You know, even when it makes you in such a horrible state as that, people still keep taking it. Because that's how powerful those drugs are. And if anybody thinks they're stronger than drugs, they're an idiot. An absolute idiot. Because you only need to look at entire communities that have been destroyed by them. That's the reality of it. But again, I'm not trying to preach to people. I mean, if you want to take them by all means. That's on you. Especially if you're a grown adult, you know. But you're a fool, in my opinion, if you do. Especially with the... I mean... At least in my generation, we didn't have the ubiquity of the internet. But now, you know, people can... You can go on YouTube and download 1,000 videos and see just exactly what it does to people. You know, people walking around places like Chicago and Detroit and places, or London and places like that. You know, Manchester. And they're showing you people who are addicted to these drugs. You know, so there's no excuses now, really, for it either. But as I say, if people want to do them, crack on. I mean, maybe they shouldn't be legal per se, but I think people who are addicts probably should get access to drugs via the government to take them in a safe manner. Possibly, I don't know, maybe they should just lock them up into a building until they go clean. That's what the Taliban did when they took over again. They basically rounded up all the heroin addicts and put them in prison until they sobered up. Oh, there's a base on there. There's a base up there. Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's probably, you know what, it probably is the best way, that actually, is lock them up until they're clean. Lock them up until they're clean. You know, force them to go cold turkey. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Dude, I was witness to a crackhead getting beaten by the dealer for stealing the other night. Oh, mate, that's horrible. Surprised that base doesn't have big watchtowers. Active base. I wonder if it is. Wowee. I'm not going to say that on YouTube, but wowee. I think we've just heard the killer shooting. They live in my apartment building. Oh, mate, that's horrible. Oh. Oh, you don't want to hear that and see that, do you? Downtown Detroit. Oh, mate, you don't want to hear that, do you? Slum apartment, it sounds it, mate. Sounds it. Used to be homeless. I'm just glad to have a roof. Oh, mate, understandable. Completely understandable. I mean, you've definitely improved your life there. Even if you're in a slum apartment, you know, that's still safer than being on the streets, man. So well done you. Well done you. That is an improvement in your life, mate. And you look like you got work coming your way as well, which is even better, man. Ah, this is where that gunshot will have been. Oh, he went straight to the shelter, good. I've heard shelters can still be dangerous though. There's plenty. I'm glad I found the good one. Oh, that's good, man. Well done. Well, I'm very happy for you, mate. Very happy for you. Glad for you as well. Checked another one out, and it was a madhouse. I believe so. Yeah, I believe they can be crazy places. Let's combine that with this quickly. Then eat this mushroom while it's still good. Went in a different one, and within 2 minutes of being there, I met a crackhead that was naked and saw 2 fights. Crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. Last month, the same place burned down. I'm not surprised. I'm genuinely not surprised that you've told me that. I thought that gunshot came from this farm, you know. Saw a homeless guy steal another homeless guy's car and drive off with the dude on the hood. That's just insane, mate. That's actually insane. It's crazy what happens in the world, isn't it, with things like that. Where people who've lived in like the suburbs or the equivalent the whole life, they don't get it, do they? I mean, I'm not saying I've lived around stuff like that myself, but you know, I at least understand it happens in the world. You know, especially with my own experiences from being in the army and going around the world to places I've been. You know, it's people who live in well-to-do areas and have always been comfortable their entire lives. They don't get it, man. They don't get it. Want to write some stories? Go be homeless for half a year. Yeah, man. Very true. Very, very true. You'll certainly learn characters by going around the streets, man. I know there's somebody around here somewhere. 'Cause I'm getting this. I'm getting the lag for it. I'm getting the lag for it, man. But they're not coming. I can't find them. Sounds like downtown LA. There you are. He's inside that house, I know it. He's inside that house. Sorry mate, I'm not ignoring you. That's ruined somebody's fun. Yeah, lost my job, couldn't get hired anywhere that I could survive on the pay, or even today I'm like 3k in debt to your SE landlord. Oh mate, that's awful. You'll get there though buddy, you will get there. Don't lose faith mate, don't lose heart. Dude doesn't return calls. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. You will get there though buddy. Make sure you got records of you trying to contact him, they can't sue you or anything. Yeah man, that's good evidence in court that, by the way. Where is this other player? Dead in the street. I'm waiting for the zombies to clear off a bit. Over there, lying down, having a nap. Well, they're back at the coast now, actually. They're actually back at the coast. Oh, you got hearing on Wednesday? Oh, good luck with that, mate. Good luck. Have I ruined the stab vest? Yeah, ruined it. That's still... Oh, repeater carbine. How many rounds has that got? 4. Oh, they could have done me with that. They could have done me. It's a good job I took them out, guys. It's a good job I shot. See, they were coming to murder me. Ooh. Are they 45s? No, 9x19s. I don't want them. Take that. I'll have your potato. Hey, I'll take them. I'll take that sewing kit as well. What's that? You sound like a tough, honest man, Jacob. Wish you the best. You do, mate. You're you got a lot of character there, buddy. You got a lot of character, mate. Started working at 14. I started working when I was young as well, mate. Nothing serious, just a paper round and a magazine round. But yeah, man, that's good. I came past here earlier, didn't I? I thought I'd be able to climb up there, you know, but you can't. Mate, delivering papers in blizzard storms was actually torture. I was 13 as well. Yeah, man. For us, it was a lot of rain. And I know people think rain's not as bad as blizzards and snow, but in some ways, rain's worse because it soaks your clothes, and you're freezing. You get colder, I think, in the rain than you sometimes than in snow. Because at least with snow, you can stay dry. Why do people associate work with being nice or honest? The worst people on earth have jobs, high-paying ones. Peasants can't afford dungeons, right? No, I totally agree with you, mate. I don't think well, rich people are any better or any worse than poorer people, mate. None whatsoever. It's there's good people and there's bad people. Some of them happen to work and some of them happen not to, in both camps, and probably in equal proportions as well. Yeah, rain might be worse actually. Or you know, like when there's snow but there's a lot of slush on the floor as well, so you're still getting wet. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. Working 8 hours, mulching, hauling £100 wheelbarrows of mulch every 20 minutes for 100 degrees heat. Yeah, that's also hard, mate. Any work can be hard, mate, in any conditions, depending on what you're doing. Like, you know, doing that type of work when it's colder is obviously better because it keeps you cool. £6'4", £250. Wowee! You enjoyed your milk when you were younger, didn't you? Probably make it to £300. You are a big one, mate. Wowee. Let's cut this body up. Let's cut this body up. Venison, yeah, mate. Venison's good meat as well. Really good meat. He is a big boy. That 8 foot. Wow, that's huge. That's actually huge. There we go. Left a present for somebody there. Left somebody a present. Oh, what's that? Oh, 9x19s. What time are we on? 10 to 10. Cowboy time! It's cowboy time. Ten to 10 to 10 10 10 to 10 to 10 to 10 10 10. That's why it's called cowboy time, guys. If you didn't know. There's photos at Huawei. 6 foot, but only 12 stone, 168 pounds. Heaviest I ever got was 14 stone when I was in the army, and I'm 5'8", so I was quite stocky when I was in the army. Dwarf maxing, that's what I was doing, guys. I was dwarf maxing. Still growing? You could be at 24. You could be. How you managed to put on the extra £20? I need to know. There are days that all my joints and back feel like jello and separating it hurts like growth. Yeah, it will do, man, at that height. Plus I grew over a foot in a summer. Wow. Dwarf maxing, haha. Oh, mate, yeah, I'm not surprised you're in pain with that. Being so tall. And carrying that weight as well. I'm not saying you're fat or anything, but it's still, even if it's like, even if you're like only 5% body fat, that's still a lot of lumber to be carrying around on your joints, mate. Height maxing. I like it. I ate 4 to 5,000. Well, that's what I did indiscriminate. I was eating. The only way I put weight on was I had 6,000 calories a day. Oh, it was horrible. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It was horrible. I was drinking something called mutant mass as well. Oh, constantly full all the time. Eating big, massive meals as well. Having about 4 or 5 massive meals, and then in between them, drinking these protein shakes down. Oh, just full all the time. And then trying to work as well, like leaning over armoured vehicles and stuff with tools in my hands. Like we bulkheads on my stomach and stuff while trying. Oh man, horrible. I did it though, I put the weight on. I used to do pull-ups with my fingertips on door frames in high school. About 2. That's good, that, man. Anything above 3,500 calories a day will make me feel sick. Yeah, man, it's a lot. Even 3,500's a lot, man. It's a lot. I have 1 meal a day, anything else, and I feel heaving. Dear, bloody hell, hermit. If I ate that much, I'd be dead in a week. I felt like I was going to die, mate, honestly. I was training twice a day as well. So I was doing military PT in the morning. Whatever that was, different every day. Is that a base? No. And then we was doing and then we was going to the gym at night as well, doing weights. Oh man, we were absolute animals, all of us doing that. Just absolute animals, mate. Just non-stop training all the time. Loved every minute of it. Brilliant. 10 out of 10. We'll definitely do it again. Just eat intermittent all day, 5 meals, lunch size. No offence. I need to get back in check. I'm getting fat as well. Cause I sit down now because I work. Cause I do driving now, and I've really cut back on what I've been eating. I remember when I came out of the army and I went onto the railway and I was doing train driving. I was still eating like I was in the army for a year. Oh, the amount of weight I put on, it was unbelievable. But I started having kids and that as well when I came out of the army, so I wasn't going to the gym anywhere near as much then. Oh man, I became a right fat knacker at one point. Drink more water too, hermit, because your stomach will enlarge and you'll be able to eat more after you pee it out. Right guys, I think I'm going to leave it here. You know, we've had 2 kills anyway tonight, so that's been quite fun. Somebody looting, and then somebody sneaking around then. So, just spoiled the fun. Yeah, water's really good for burning what you eat. Water's really good, man. That's a good way to lose weight as well, is changing what you drink to water. Somebody's been in here. Somebody's been in here. So we've spoiled two people's fun tonight. Makes a change from my fun getting spoiled. I don't care if I go back to the coast. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, you're more than welcome for the stream, buddy. You're more than welcome. I ride a mountain bike in Pittsburgh. That S is brutal. Everything's a hill. And they're all between 60 and 80 degrees. Almost nothing's flat. Yeah, is that where they have all the coal mines? On the mountain tops? Just gonna find somewhere to log out, guys. Yeah, they're in Appalachia. Yeah. Yeah, they blow the tops of the mountains off, don't they? I know it's been quite a bit of a scandal, hasn't it? And I believe it's in some places. Am I right in thinking it affects the weather patterns because the shapes of the mountains have been warped? You have steeper hills in LA. Wow. Hermit, best advice: just get a food tracking app. Nah, that's strict mine. Oh, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Right, guys, I think this will be a safe spot to log out. It's been a fun night tonight, guys. Been good banter and chat, as always. A lot of fun. As I say, I'm going to get off. I'll be back on tomorrow, Friday tomorrow, so we could do a longer stream anyway. But wherever you guys all are in the world, have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, or night time. Take care, everybody, and goodbye. Oh, thank you very much for the sub, Jacob. Thank you very much, sir. And honestly, mate, best of luck with your new job. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.